Tragedy has struck the football world today, as former Sheffield United star George Baldock has been found dead in the pool of his home in Greece at just 31 years old. The defender, known for his fiery spirit on the pitch, had a promising new chapter ahead with Greek club Panathinaikos. But instead, this heartbreaking loss has left fans and teammates in utter shock. Today, we're diving into the full story behind George's sudden passing and the incredible impact he had on the football community. George Baldock's passing has left the football world reeling. A beloved player, known for his grit and determination, George was a fan favorite at every club he played for, especially during his 7-year stint with Sheffield United, where he earned the nickname Furious George for his intense and aggressive style on the pitch. But beneath that fiery persona was a player deeply respected by teammates and coaches, as well as loved by fans. Just months after making a high-profile move to Panathinaikos in Greece, George's life was cut tragically short. Reports suggest that his partner, who was back in England, had been unable to reach him for several hours. Growing increasingly concerned, she contacted the owner of the luxury villa George was staying in. It was then that the owner made the devastating discovery of George's body, unresponsive in the pool. Emergency services were on the scene in just 9 minutes, but despite their efforts, George could not be revived. While the cause of death remains unknown, what's clear is that his passing has left a deep void, not only in his family's hearts but also in the wider football community. George's career was filled with highlights and accomplishments, but it was his move to Sheffield United that truly solidified his legacy. He played over 200 games for the club, helping the Blades rise to the Premier League on 2 occasions. His tough, no-nonsense playing style earned him a place in fans' hearts, who famously sang his name to the tune of David Bowie's Starman during matches. And while Sheffield United was where he made his biggest mark, George also represented Greece on the international stage, thanks to his Greek heritage through his grandmother. He earned 12 caps for the national team, and if it weren't for a recent injury, he would have been playing against England at Wembley tonight. But George was more than just a footballer. His former teammates remember him as a fierce competitor who hated to lose, whether it was on the pitch or even just a casual game of pool at the training ground. His determination to win drove him to push beyond limits, earning him the respect and admiration of those around him. His passion and energy were infectious, making him a leader in every team he played for. As tributes pour in from all over the football world, it's clear just how much George meant to everyone who knew him. From Harry Maguire's simple but heartfelt RIP message, accompanied by a broken heart emoji, to the many clubs paying their respects, George Baldock's legacy is undeniable. Sheffield United, Northampton Town, Oxford United, and his boyhood club, MK Dons, have all shared emotional messages, with Panathinaikos even blacking out their logo on social media in a touching tribute. His impact on the game was immense, and his loss is deeply felt by fans, players, and coaches alike. What makes this tragedy even harder to comprehend is that George was just starting a new chapter in his career. He had recently signed with Panathinaikos, hoping to make his mark in Greek football, even making an appearance in the Europa League. Yet his time in Greece was tragically short-lived. For now, all we can do is wait for more information on what exactly caused this heartbreaking loss. George's family has asked for privacy as they come to terms with this devastating news, releasing a short statement saying they are in complete shock. It's hard to imagine the grief his loved ones are feeling right now, especially his partner, who had tried in vain to contact him in the hours leading up to his death. As the football world mourns, we can only offer our deepest condolences to his family and friends during this incredibly difficult time. George Baldock will be remembered as a fierce competitor, a loyal teammate, and a beloved figure in football. His passing at just 31 years old is a loss that echoes far beyond the football field, touching the hearts of everyone who knew him. Our thoughts are with his family, friends, and fans as they navigate this unimaginable loss. Thank you for watching the Fame Journey. Please consider sharing this video to honor George's memory, and don't forget to subscribe for more updates as we continue to follow this story. Your support helps keep his legacy alive.